The next problem is a long division problem with three choices. What is 14,883 divided by 30? 14,883. And the first choice is 410 remainder 12, 412 remainder 14, 413 remainder 15, and the last choice is 496 remainder 3. There's a couple of things I want to do first. For example, if you do 3 and 2, 14, 3 goes into 14 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. You take it away from 14, you get a remainder of 2. Now, how would you check this? The answer is you'd multiply 3 times 4, you get 12, and then you add on 2, which is 14. That's the first concept. The next concept is when you multiply two numbers, what will the rightmost digit be? Now, I claim it's going to be the rightmost digit of 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. I claim that this answer is going to end in 4, because everything we write from here on will be to the left. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 2 more is 58. Then we indent. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. 4 comes right down. All carryovers go to the left. Okay, so in other words, if you have 38 times 17, it's going to end in a 6, because 7 times 8, 56, ends in a 6. Now we're going to use these two concepts to just eat through this problem. Make it very simple. 410 remainder 12. Well, if you multiply it by 30, it's going to end in a 0. You add on the remainder, it ends in a 2. That's wrong. Let's try the next choice. 412 remainder 14. When you multiply it by 30 and add 14, you're supposed to get 14,883. Well, when you multiply the 0 and the 2, that ends in 0. You add the 14, it ends in a 4. But we want it to end in a 3. Let's try the third choice. 413 remainder 15. When you multiply 413 by 30 and add 15, if this is the answer, you need to get 14,883. Well, 0 times 3 ends in a 0. Add 15 ends in a 5. That one also is wrong. Let us try the last choice, which of course has to work. If you have 496 remainder 3 and you deal with 30, well, 0 times 6 is going to end in a 0. And when you add 3, it ends in a 3. It's the only one that ends in a 3. That's the answer. Of course, if you chose, you can do the long division. But I think my way is a bit quicker. Let me show you again. If you multiply the 0 by 0 from the 30, and then you add 2, you get 2. If you multiply the 2 by the 0, you get 0. You add 4, you get 4, which is wrong. If you multiply the 3 by a 0, you get 0. And when you add 15, it ends in a 5, which is wrong. When you multiply the 6 by a 0, it ends in 0. And when you add 3, it ends in 3. That's how long that problem should take. Now, if you literally wanted to do the long division, this one also isn't that bad. 30 times 4 is 120. You have 28 left over, bring down the 8. 30 times 9 is 270. That leaves 18 left over. Bring down the 3. 30 times 6 is 180. You subtract, you get a remainder of 3. 496, remainder 3. That's your answer.